Dạ em thấy là Good evening everyone. Today, Group 23 including Nguyễn Hoài Nguyên, Nguyễn Thu Ngân, Nguyễn Thị Thu Nguyệt, and Lê Thị Hải Ngọc. We are diving we are diving into a fascinating topic, phobia. We will talk about four different phobias: fear of blood, fear of darkness, fear of spiders, and finally a fear of missing out. Then, explore what phobias are, how they affect people, and how they can be managed. Because I do believe that understanding them is the first step toward empathy and support. Now, I would like to share with everyone the fear I have personally gone through, a fear of blood. So let me tell you how that all changed. When I was a kid, I had the huge fear of blood. Even a tiny cut on my finger would freak me out. And if I saw someone else bleeding, I would feel dizzy or even want to run away. Honestly, it was so bad that I avoided anything even remotely related to blood, like biology class or even simple doctor visits. This fear was overwhelming, and I often thought I would never ever be able to handle it. Back then, I was thought there was no way because I had this dream of helping people and I really, really wanted to become a doctor. So I decided to face my fear little by little, step by step, and day by day. I exposed myself to any blood related situations in controlled and safe environments. I started watching medical shows and documentaries to get the sign of blood. I also learned some breathing techniques like deep breath in meditation to stay calm whenever I felt nervous. After passing the exam with flying color, I had a slot to go to the pharmacy and medicine of Hay University. I pushed myself even further, volunteering in labs, watching surgeries, and immersing myself in situations that terrified me. Slowly but surely, I stopped seeing blood as something scary and started seeing it as part of life and part of healing. Now, believe it or not, I am a surgeon specialized in ENT. The thing I was more afraid of has become a big part of my everyday job. It's crazy to think how far I have come. Helping people and performing surgeries is incredibly rewarding, and it is proof to me that fear can be overcome if you are determined enough. Looking back, that fear of blood feels like a completely important chapter of my life. So that's fear I wanted to talk about. Now, let's hear from Ngang as she shares her own experience with fear.
Yeah, I think everyone had the phobia by themselves, and me too. When I was a child, my phobia is nyctophobia. So, what is nyctophobia? Nyctophobia is a fear of darkness. Now, this is a more common phobia among children, but I also know that there are too many adults who are also scared of darkness. At times, they just can't bring themselves to enter a dark room and dark light. So that means they have a fear of darkness or fear of night. First of all, I would like to point out nyctophobia is widespread phobia, especially in the children. According to research, up to 45% of children experience phobia, and nyctophobia is one of the most common. particularly in children between 6 and 12. Many children are around nyctophobia but some don't. This phobia can lead to behavior like avoiding dark light, difficulty sleeping, and even panic. While being in the dark might trigger instant emotional and physical reactions such as trembling, a racing heart, trouble breathing, and so on. There are some strategies you may find helpful in blue. Getting regular exercise, getting enough sleep each night, practicing good self-care. And one treatment for people with this phobia is fight to fight with darkness. When I was a child, my parents helped me by this way. I tried my best, and now I overcome my fear. To sum up, our discussion today focused on the phobia, and in my opinion, we should have knowledge about nyctophobia. It's necessary and very important. So, what that I want to say, thank you for listening. What about you, Miss Nguyệt? What phobia do you want to say?
Yes, hello everyone. Today I talk about fear of spider. Fear of spider, also known as arachnophobia, is a very strong fear of the small animal. People with this fear feel very scared when they see spider, even if they are not dangerous. Just seeing a spider on your wall or a picture of a spider can make them panic. This fear can come from bad experiences in the past. Horror movies or stories about dangerous spiders. In fact, only a few species of spiders are harmful to humans. It is not easy to stop being afraid of spiders. Some people try to avoid spiders completely, but it is not a bad solution. Although spiders are small, the fear of them can be very strong and affect a person's daily life. With time, patency and help from family, friends, or doctor, people can overcome this fear step by step. Thanks for listening. And now, this is Hải Ngọc. Do you have anything to say?
Thank you, Miss Nguyen. Today I'm going to talk about a new trend of phobia. It's the fear of missing out, and we can say it FOMO, FOMO. And this is the table of the content. The first, we learn about what is FOMO. The second, we learn about the size of FOMO. And the third, it is the causes. The fourth, it is the effects of FOMO. And finally, we have find out the way to deal with FOMO. Let's go to the definition of FOMO. So what is FOMO? FOMO is a feeling, and it's not a good feeling. It is an anxious feeling when we think other people have more fun, experience better, and they have a better opportunity. And they have better opportunity in the social networks, and we feel they are have a better life. So what is the size of FOMO? We have a six sides of FOMO. The first, we are always feeling of excessively using social media. The second, we are only deriving joy from social media. The third, we are always socializing online or offline. The fourth, we are always worrying about missing out on a new or the latest trend or event on the internet. The fifth, we are always urging to imitate everything seen online. And the last one, we are basing our self-worth on other opinion. So what are the causes of FOMO? We have some causes for this phobia. The first, we have a higher satisfaction needs than other one. The second, we have a higher competitiveness. It means that we always want to be the first one or want to be the top one than other people. The third, we always feel obsessive compulsive. The fourth is we have a feeling that we had a social anxiety. And the last one, our brain always in the situation of increased brain activity. So this phobia can lead to some results, and we have three main effects of this phobia. The first one, we will have dischargeability. It means that you cannot focus on one thing you want to do. You always think about this problem and the other problem too. The second effect is you have stress disorder. It means that you will worry about your appearance, fashion trend, or your family, or even the job. And the final one, you will have sleep distance. Why can we have sleep distance? We have this because we cannot have a throughout the night sleep because we worry about the latest news on the internet. So we check out the phone, check out the social media all the time. So what can we do to deal with this phobia? Many studies have shown the root AWE process for people to deal with this phobia. The first one, A, is mean aware of your former. Aware of your former is mean that you have to know exactly what formal you are having. The W means what you're focused on. It means that you have to focus on your real life, your real career, and your real aim in your life. And the final E is mean that exercise gratefulness. It means you have to feel grateful to everything you have in your real life. So, in short, from this presentation from 4 people in our team, we can say that phobias are strong fear that can affect daily life, but it can be treated effectively. Understanding them help people get the support they need and reduce the stigma. Thank you for your watching. Goodbye.